up underneath my skin. I've been looking of this. I've been
We know you've got questions.
So, let's answer them.
So in our last vlog we mentioned that we bought some takeaway fried rice and it had egg in it and we didn't eat it.
And because so many of you guys have experienced the same scenario, you want to know what we did with it.
So we couldn't take it back to the restaurant because we were supposed to be eating it on the ferry and we bought it at the pier. So we were already long gone before we realised that there was egg in it.
And we couldn't just take it out because it wasn't a single piece of egg. It was little pieces of eggs mixed throughout the entire rice.
Yeah. So what did we do with it? Well, when we finally arrived at our destination and checked in, there was a bit of hoo-ha with the accommodation, as we mentioned. It was close to about 9 o'clock at night.
It is, and we were walking the streets looking for a vegan meal for dinner, and we took the rice with us and we decided to leave it in the park for the stray dogs and other hungry animals that were around.
Yeah.
So why didn't we just eat it, given that the damage was already done? Well, as vegans, we don't see animal products as food any longer. So it's not even an option, didn't even enter our minds or consciousness.
The smell alone
was absolutely vile.
It was foul as soon as we took the lid off. So definitely not putting that in our bodies. And of course there are as many different ways to deal with this situation as you can imagine.
This is just what we chose to do given our specific set of circumstances. So, why Thailand?
We've been super blessed to travel to many different places over the last 9 years, and you know, everybody feels different and kind of drawn to particular places in the world.
Yeah, and for us, Thailand represents the people, the culture, the smiles, the countryside and landscape, the food, the weather, all of it really.
Yeah, so Thailand holds a special place in our hearts and we'll just continue to come and go. Hey Luca, do we speak Thai?
Nit Noi Cup.
Put Thai Nit Noi Ka, which means we speak a little bit of Thai, not a whole lot, but we know some basic things, greetings, some phrases, food of course, numbers, just enough to get us by. The challenging thing about the Thai language is that it's tonal, so it's really hard to learn, really hard to get right, especially if you're tone deaf like this one. Hey, mister?
Yeah. What'd you say?
So it's been raining and raining and raining.
But it's been the perfect time to do some cooking.
So today we're making a green curry for lunch.
And if you've been following us a while, you'll know that we like to prepare very simple meals.
Basically we take everything that's colourful in the fridge, chop it up, whack it in the rice cooker. So the main takeaway is that you don't have to be a professional chef to cook really healthy, delicious vegan meals.
Generally speaking, the more varied the colours, the more varied the nutrition.
So for this dish, we're just putting everything in the rice cooker, covering it with water, letting it come to a boil.
And things like tomatoes and snow peas, which are quick cooking, we add at the end so they don't get mushy.
And please don't ask us for the recipe because we're using a packet.
It's a store-bought organic green curry paste, all natural ingredients, no oil, very clean, very happy with it.
So here's the end product. Oh, I nearly spilled it again. I'm getting into a habit of that. Hopefully it's not too spicy. I don't handle spice very well.
Let's give it a go.
That's good. It's got a kick.
Yeah.
He's looking at me, he's worried. Try. Good. It's a massive delay.
Yeah, it's good. I'm waiting for the kick. I couldn't. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah. No, but that's good.
It's good. Yeah, the kick comes to me sooner. I can't handle spice. It's good.
It's good, and it's cooler here today because it's been raining all day. So it's actually nice, isn't it, to have this warming meal?
Yep. So what we did was we soaked some mung beans overnight and we cooked up a whole batch and we've put them in the curry along with the veggies. It was great. We just put them in a snap lock container, put them in the fridge, and then we've been taking out a bit of mung beans over the last few days, so that's been lovely.
Yeah.
Good.
This is really good.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I rate this. So I've had a lot of people ask us to comment on the Azalea Banks versus SIA situation. If you don't know what's going on, we'll put some stuff up on the screen, but basically Azalea Banks put out an Instagram story where she was showing herself cleaning out this cupboard where she'd been performing sacrifices of animals. Chickens.
Yeah.
For like 3 years.
Yeah.
And so there was, blood and feathers just splattered to the walls and the floor.
And she was doing this as part of her religion. She's follows witchcraft, and that's just what she does. It was very, very haunting video on her Instagram. It was seriously gross.
And then Sia, who's a vegan, she tweeted, that's some of the wackest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And wow, did Azalea Banks just explode with a tirade of posts.
She was racist against Sia, and also kind of giving her a warning that, like, this is your first warning.
Yeah, like, back off, don't criticise my religion.
Yeah.
And of course, religion or culture or tradition is never a moral justification for animal cruelty or murder.
Yeah.
And we always apply the golden rule, don't we, to any of these situations.
Yeah, which is, if it's not okay for you to be in that position, it's not okay for you to be the one being sacrificed, then it's not okay for an animal to be in that position either.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter if it's witchcraft, Christianity, Hinduism, any religion. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. You cannot justify taking a life for, as you said, religion, tradition, culture, all of those things. So we just think kudos to Sia for stepping up and speaking out for the victims and saying, hey, that is really sick, twisted shit.
Yeah. And normally celebrity vegans are kind of, flaky, and you can't really rely on them. I don't know whether it's to do with they've got too much pressure in terms of people around them, like their management or what have you, but they're wishy-washy. And but lately there have been 3 strong voices for the animals that we've observed anyway. Pamela Anderson, Miley Cyrus, and now Sia, which is fantastic to see that there are some celebrities who stick to their morals and ethics.
That's right, and that
they speak up.
Yeah, they're willing to speak up and face this backlash on social media, because it was quite nasty how Azalea came back. So we think it's really, really important for someone like Sia to say, no, stop. I mean, she didn't say no, stop, but it was kind of implied, that's the sickest shit I've ever seen, implying it's not okay. And it was interesting, one of Azalea's tweets or responses was, you have to respect my traditions, respect my religion. There's nothing to respect in terms of taking someone else's life, an innocent being's life. So there's nothing to respect there. You can respect somebody's beliefs, but as soon as it crosses that line to taking an innocent life, then that's not okay.
Yeah, I mean, if my religion, I don't have one, but if I adhered to a religion that involved cannibalism, for example, or in human sacrifices, and I would sacrifice Azalea for for my religious.
I don't think she'd be saying to respect Luca's tradition in that scenario. So, yeah.
Everything changes if you are the victim.
Yeah. So there are our thoughts on Azalea and Sia. Thumbs up to Sia. Awesome that you spoke up. Very, very good. And Azalea, just stop the chicken sacrifice. That is indeed some sick shit. That is just wrong on all levels. That's the end of the vlog, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up.
And let us know in the comments what you think of the Azalea and Sia hoo-ha.
And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. And don't forget to hit the bell to receive notifications for our upcoming videos.
And remember, until next time, that going vegan is not the most we can do.
It's the least we can do. See you next video.
Bye, guys. So if there's one thing that we've learned after 9 years of living a somewhat nomadic life, it's that
the sun will always rise tomorrow.